Well, it's a nice Christmas day. It's about 50 degrees. Um, all the food is eaten, the presents are opened, so might as well not sit around inside and not do anything. So I'm gonna replace the rear brake lines on here because they are looking pretty crusty. Those darn things are rusted on there. All the lug nuts are off and won't come off. Maybe a little sledgehammer. Well, of course I'm gonna have to use two hands, but alright, I did finally get that wheel off. It was a lot of work, as you can tell by that huge hammer over there. And I decided to take the drum off when I'm at it, and it looks like I should replace the wheel cylinders. They look pretty lousy. Alright, I got some of the old brake line out, and when I was trying to get the bleed screw out, it broke off along with part of the wheel cylinder. So now I'm just forced to replace the wheel cylinder, which needs to be replaced anyway, along with the other side. But those bolts are not wanting to come out. I got the wheel cylinder off, and might as well do both sides, seeing I have it apart this far. But I gotta wait till Monday because nothing's open, of course. But I did go to Tractor Supply, which is always open, and got some paint. I'm just gonna throw some paint on the axle and the drums, just maybe to preserve it a little bit. With all the rain we've had, the grass is starting to turn green again. Might have to get the mower out. Well, I'm gonna clean up the axle, put some paint on there, and start bending up some fuel line, or not fuel line, brake line. Alright, I got the other wheel cylinder off, and I've been cleaning the axle. That's a lot of work, but I got it. So I started off wire wheeling it, then I vacuumed all the dust off, then I wiped it down with acetone, and now I'm letting the acetone dry, and then I'll give it a quick couple coats, and it'll be ready for the brake line. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, cleaned up pretty nice. I'm surprised. I got my drums over here. I'm gonna throw some paint on. But anyway, guys, that's what's going on. Alright, now the axle looks better than the rest of the truck. Well, that's okay. I also painted the leaf springs. Not too bad. And it'll look nice with that new brake line run through there. Anyway, guys, I'll turn you guys back on tomorrow when something happens. Alright, I just put the first flare on. Turned out good. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I did most of the brake line in that Saturn, and I did a bunch of brake line in the yellow truck, so that was good practice, and I think I'm getting the hang of it. So let me get this in there, and then I gotta measure it out to cut it. Then I can put the other flare on that goes up in the wheel cylinder. Alright, there's the brake line all made up. It's cold today, like 30 degrees, but that's okay. Alright, I got my wheel cylinders And what really sucks is they didn't include the mounting bolts because the old ones just broke off. So I'm gonna have to find some, which I'm sure I can do because I got plenty of bolts. Hey, look what I found. Vintage chainsaw chain. Military Chevy lives in Oregon. And that's pretty close to old 63 Impala too. But I thought that's pretty neat. I think I'll keep it in the bag just because it's, you know, vintage. Cool. Alright, I found more. Just love this kind of stuff. It looks like from the 60s. Here's a little bag. Cool. I was thinking of putting them to use on my chainsaw, but I think I'll keep them just for, you know, just because they're still sealed in the bag and they're cool. Alright, I got the lines run and it's looking pretty good. I just gotta tighten everything up and then bleed the brakes, and should be good for a while. Got the master I got the wheel cylinders on both sides. She's looking nice. Alright guys, the old black truck is running pretty rough. Turns out it's the map sensor. I just checked the codes.